What's up, guys? I got my deep crank box here. Let's have a look inside, see what kind of stuff I use, and some of my favorites. Okay, so I got the deep crank box out, kind of putting some stuff in for next season. Cleaning it up, thought I'd do a little video, show you some of the stuff I use. Stuff I got confidence in, stuff I've caught a lot of fish on over the years, and some stuff's new, some stuff's old, and yeah, I wish they could make all my favorite cranks all the time, but some stuff gets discontinued, and there's really nothing you can do about it. So I guess we'll start small, work our way up, or maybe we'll just bounce around the board, I don't know. But right off the bat, we'll start with kind of a new addition to my box. It's the Bomber Fat-Free Guppy. It's come in a few different colors there. There's your sound check. They're good bait. Like I say, you can't beat the price on these. These come in at around $4 each. I think they're $3.99 or $4.99 if I remember correctly. Good bait. I caught a lot of fish on them. And they also have their big brother, the Fat-Free Shad. These are my favorite colors here, so they're a little more of a knocker. So the guppy's a bit of a... Look at the hooks on these. They're just gaffs. I talked about that in a previous video. You just get close to them and you're hooked. So I love them hooks. So yeah, that's the Bomber Fat-Free Shad and the Fat-Free Guppy. Both really good baits. I used them last season, and I plan on using them in the future. So secondly, we'll do another bomber bait here. I think these bombers aren't around much anymore, but these are the Fat A, the 6F Fat A from Bomber. I still have these. I still throw them. Catch a lot on them. I like the sound of them. I forget the name of that, but that's obviously your baby bass color. Very good bait. There's your lip on them. It's kind of like a willow leaf in a way, but yeah, they're really erratic. They're really nice, and I plan on throwing those as long as I have them. I have quite a few of them. So working our way up here, we got the my favorite crankbait of all time. It's the Rapala Crank and Wrap. Nothing beats that. There's a repaint. I had a buddy of mine from Jeff Van Moorsel from JVM Baits repaint that. And that's a super rare sunfish colored from the live series of Crank and Wraps. Crank and Wrap. So there you go. These are the 10-foot divers, 8 to 10. And yeah, you can't find that anymore. I think there's one on eBay for around $100. Like that's how rare they are. That's the live series. I think this is the live series before they came out with the DT series, live series stuff. So yeah, favorite cranks of all time, Crank and Wrap. For some reason, nothing beats that crank. It is my favorite of all time, and I have lots of them. So working down the row here, since we're on Rapala, DT16. Really good deep crank, balsa wood. And I don't know where I got that from, but that's some kind of peacocky, sexy shad colored silent baits. Oh no, sorry. They do have a rattle. I forgot. 16-foot diver. Great big lip on them. These get used a lot, so they're kind of beat up, but yeah, Rapala DT16. Very good crankbait. That's actually the replacement, I think, for the Crank and Wrap. So I got quite a few here I want to go through. I got the obviously you got to have the Storm Wiggleworts. These are both pre-Rapala Storm Wiggleworts. They ride in my tackle box year round. Nothing beats the action on these. Very hard to find nowadays. And there's your perch colored, and you got to have a natural shad. So OG Wigglewort for the win. Very nice bait. A little bit smaller on the smaller side, but still gets her done. Gets down there, gets her done. So I've got some. These are the only coffin bills. I rarely throw anything deep with a coffin bill. I don't know why. I don't really find myself going towards them. But the Berkeley Wild Thing. I don't even know if it's made anymore, but I really get a lot of good bites on the Berkeley Wild Thing. So there's that one. Berkeley Wild Thing. Coffin lip. Here's a sound check for you. Deep diving coffin lip square bill. So these are really good baits. I have lots of good luck on them, and I'm not sure if they make them anymore, but there you go. The Berkeley Wild Thing, coffin lip, kind of square billy deep diver. It's the only coffin lip I throw. Deep diving crankbaits. A lot of guys are throwing. They're telling you to throw the Straight King 6XD. I throw the Pro Series and the 5XD. So there's a Pro Series and a 5XD. Pro Series lip, 5XD lip. Very good cranks. Here's a 6XD for comparison to a 5XD. So it's a little bit smaller, but where I live, these seem to get a little bit more bit than the 6. But there is a time and a place for a 6XD. I got a couple minutes left here. So back to Rapala, we'll talk lipless crankbaits. Big fan of the Rip and Wrap. Rapala Rip and Wraps. I got 2 Rip and Wraps here. We got the crappie color, perch color. That one's got some plastic on it from sitting on the workbench. Very loud crankbait. And yeah, it's actually, they're almost an ounce. These come in at almost an ounce. So they're really good, deep lipless. And these last lipless here I forget where I got them, but I like the look of them. I picked them up. I think it was at a trade show. I didn't pay much for them, but these, they say RUNCL on the top. RUNCL, but these lipless crankbaits here. They're a tad on the heavy side. I liked them. When I threw them in, they sat on their noses on the bottom. And yeah, they're flat on the lip, kind of sat in the bottom for if you ever wanted to sit them down, but extremely loud and cool colors. So I only have 2 of these. I picked them up at a show here years ago, and I've been throwing them ever since. And here you go. I'll give you another look at them. Very nice. So that about does that for the crankbaits I'm throwing. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, like you've always been doing. Comments, like, subscribe's always appreciated. If you put a comment in, tell me what lure you want to see me open or have a look at, because I like looking at baits, and just I'm assuming you guys do too, and I need ideas. So shoot some comments my way and let me know. Likes, comment, subscribe, and thanks for coming out, guys. We'll see you on the next one.